Day. Ugh. What are you doing, Calvin? Yeah, I'm talking to the camera. Hey, Deb, how you doing? All right, buddy. Allison, welcome in. Todd, Cindy, welcome. Kim. Oh, Debbie, thanks so much. Buy some Calvin some cheese. Okay, we have some in the fridge, but I promise I will. Thank you so much, Deb. That's so nice. Oh, Deb, thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate that. And Calvin is in the spot. Hey, Sock, how are you? Welcome in. Let me tell you, I hope my live stream goes well because I came home about an hour ago, maybe a little longer than that, maybe like an hour and 20 minutes ago. And I don't know if you saw the thumbnail for this live stream, but had an unfortunate accident with one of Cal's pieces of merchandise. I'm going to give you guys a guess what happened. And if you're not sure, that might give you a hint. And it gets better from there. He's ready for some treats. Hey, Adventure America Troy, welcome in. Yeah, so, yeah, there's other trash in there. So not only did I break Cal's mug accidentally, so I was taking a picture of the mug on top of the shirt, and so when I kind of moved, I hit the table accidentally, and the stupid mug rolled off the table and shattered on the floor right over here. Fail. And then it gets better. I made myself some dinner. I was cutting myself an avocado on this kind of plate right here. I had it right here. I was cutting an avocado. And when I was like pushing down to cut the avocado, this plate slid right off the table onto the floor over here and shattered in a bunch of pieces. So I've broken a mug and a plate, and I hope that's the end of it, to be honest with you. So now I got to get another mug. I got to buy myself another Calvin mug, right? Because it would be inappropriate to not have one. But error. Hey, Barry, welcome in. Audra's in the house. Welcome, Audra. Sorry, I might have missed a couple people come in. I'm just going back. Well, this live stream's a little bit more under control. I'm not walking. So it's pretty funny, actually. The Waterfire live stream, I had a blast doing that, obviously. It was amazing. Great turnout. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that. I'm at work today. My first day back at work after being on vacation. And we actually had gelato day at the company, like our health and wellness. I know, crazy. Health and wellness got us gelato, but I guess it's healthier than ice cream. So we had like a gelato truck out in our parking lot, and I was out there, and somebody from our lending department's like, hey, I saw you at Waterfire. I tried to say hi to you, but you were going so dang fast. I saw you with your dog, and you literally were like walking 1,000 miles an hour. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I said I was doing a live stream, and I said I was just so worried about Calvin getting like trampled amongst all those people. And she said, oh, yeah, I don't blame you. She's like, that was probably the busiest Waterfire she had ever been to. And I think for me, it was the same. I can't get over how crazy busy it was there. I have bubble wrap, Allison. I should go wrap myself in bubble wrap. So thank you guys all for being here on a Tuesday. So if I'm going back to work, at least it's a short week, 4-day week. Good way to ease back into it. Beautiful day here today. I actually I left straight from work and I went to that Blackstone Boulevard place that I like to usually walk Cal. But I went straight from work, so I went from like a brisk walk. It was warm, but it wasn't humid, and so it felt good, actually. Hey, Gallivanters, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Happy Tuesday. It was crazy crowded, Troy. There's no question in that. I mean, I knew it was going to be busy. That even surpassed my expectations. I did not expect I mean, like, not that they advertise attendance as far as I know, and maybe if I look it up, maybe they could estimate it, but there were easily way. I'm thinking. I've been to Fenway Park before, like obviously a baseball game and a football game, and obviously it's a bigger venue, right? Because it spreads out a few miles. But I wouldn't doubt if there were like 25 to 30,000 people at that event easily, maybe even more. Hey, Lisa, welcome. Hey, Ann, welcome. Todd's like, I can't believe you still have bubble wrap. You use 858 square feet in our package. Took 3.5 hours to do the unboxing. Hey, CL, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Happy Tuesday to you. Good to see you. I do have plenty of bubble wrap left, actually. I didn't even finish. The thing I bought had two, was like two in the package. I didn't even use the first one yet, which is nice. Thanks, Allison. Appreciate that reminder. Yeah, we've got 33 in the house. I see 14 thumbs up. See if Calvin wants to go outside for a bit. Where it's sad, but our sunlight is getting less and less. Calvin, want to come outside? Come on. Come on, babe. And here's that masterpiece of a deck. I created this little bridge for Calvin. See if he uses it. You gonna go on the grass? I created a nice bridge for you. Revenge is sweet. Just remember, Sock Monkey did it. You're innocent. All right. That's okay. Hey, I look forward to that package, and I don't care if it takes me 3 hours to open. On the bright side, if it's wrapped that well, maybe it'll preserve some of the cold. Oh, it is so nice out right now. Any update on the deck? So I'm still waiting for a quote, Allison. Hey, Amy, welcome. I'm supposed to get one this week. I checked my email earlier. There was nothing. I haven't checked this afternoon. Actually, it's been a while, so maybe after after this live stream, I'll go and see if anything came through. But I doubt. I'm sure he probably would have called me. I also need to see if the insurance guy finished his report. I already know they're not going to cover anything. I mean, he basically said it without saying it, if you get my drift. Motley's in the house. Hey, Motley. Calvin, what are you doing, buddy? It is a pretty sunset. It's actually funny that you mentioned that, because I wish I had thought of this, but maybe for one of our other live streams, we have a bike path that's right on the bay. It's called the East Bay Bike Path, and they have some, obviously when the sunsets are nice, the sunset views there are really cool. I could probably film a live stream from there as well. You missed the No, you didn't, Amy. I haven't showed it yet. I mean, it's on the... I'll show you guys shortly. I was just waiting for a few more people to come in. Sadly, you might have missed my story, but I accidentally busted Cal's coffee mug. I took a picture of it. I accidentally hit the table with like my foot, and also part of my arm, like where the chair was. So the chair kind of moved the table leg, and the coffee mug rolled right off of the table and smashed about 47 pieces onto the kitchen floor, which is tile. Yeah, and so I'll just, it just happened literally a half hour ago, an hour ago. So how is everybody's week starting off? Down under Aussie. I can't say I understand this, the lingo. Break out the super glue. Oh, Barry, let me tell you, some of those pieces were like so minuscule. Like I might even go grab the vacuum. I swept it up with the broom, but you know how there's always those like really, really tiny little pieces that you can't see. And then when you walk barefoot and step on one, you're like, you know, screaming bloody murder. I'm worried about a few of those pieces. Oh, that's right. It's 9:40 a.m. right in Australia. Good week for you guys. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Yes, you can see it below the video description. YouTube calls it tagged products. You're right. Absolutely right, Todd. Nothing gets past you. Hey, Troy, thank you so much for the floating heart gift. I appreciate that. Calvin, they want to see you, buddy. So, guys, I am a little worried. I broke two things. Don't they say things usually happen in threes? So I pray I do not break anything else. Calvin, come here, buddy. I can't see you over there. "9:40 a.m." I was right. Nice. Easily, he'd just stay in the pub, mate. Yep. Thanks for the thumbs up, Troy. Appreciate that. I would be in the pub for show. I am not drinking any alcohol tonight, though. I'm just having my Topo Chico passion fruit seltzer. I think it's 10 calories. This stuff is so good. This is the best seltzer on the market. But that's just my opinion, of course. Stainless steel Calvin mugs. That's a good idea, Troy. And then I won't break it, right? So Kim got a mug. Kim Stahl, who's in the chat. And have you used it yet, Kim? Oh, I got you, Lisa. Okay, depends on what time, what part of Australia you're in. Yeah, same thing with the United States. We have, I'm going to probably get this wrong. I think we have 5 time zones in the United States when you include Alaska and Hawaii. Victoria Bitter all day long. Is that like an ale down under Aussie? So Todd Sawyer has a Calvin t-shirt on the way. So, all right, let's not keep you guys in suspense for too long. All right, Calvin, we're gonna go back outside. Do you want to come? Come on. All right, guys, I'm gonna put you guys down for a split second. It's a lager? Okay, cool. I like lagers, some lagers. I love pills. My favorite style is IPA, though. I think some of you guys know that. Oh, sorry, Calvin. I didn't mean to step on your foot. All right, guys. There she is. Your official Calvin the Boston Terriers t-shirt in the color blue. Simple pattern. Nothing on the back. Just wanted to keep it simple. I didn't want to make Calvin too big either. I'm not into like super like overly loud logoed shirts. But I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. You never know what it's going to look like. Right? Like the artwork looked good, but until they print it, you know, you never know. And I thought it came out pretty good, Todd. I think you'll like it when you get it. It's got pretty good detail, and he's cute as a button. Ugh. And so I'm waiting for the hoodie. The hoodie has not come yet. They're still printing it. I'm pretty sure they're in no rush. You know, it's not like I ordered 50 of them. I ordered one, and I'm sure they prioritize larger orders, and that's okay. But I think once it's made, then hopefully production for shirts going forward will be a little bit quicker. Amy, how do you get one? So if you go on our YouTube page, you'll see a sign called shopping. Actually, I don't know. Can one of the mods actually drop? Is there a? I'm thinking there's a link, right, to the merchandise. And you'll see we have 5 different products, but there's some that come in different colors. So you don't need to get a blue shirt. Like I think there's purple. There's also a women's shirt too. There's men's and women's. There's a hoodie. There's a mug. And God, there's one other thing I should know, right? Calvin, Calvin has a lead hanging. Calvin, let's look at you. Calvin, let me see. That's so funny. Lukalin, welcome in. Hello, Anita. Welcome. Sorry I missed you. We are in Rhode Island, Anita. Rhode Island, USA, but very close to Boston. We're about an hour away from Boston. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. Hey, Jennifer. Welcome. Yeah, Calvin is just chilling outside for sure. We got 40 in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Calvin, buddy, I can't. They can't see you over there. Let me try turning this around in a second. Calvin, they can't see you. There he is, underneath the. Ari's World, welcome in. Hey, DA, welcome. How's Cal handling the deck being under construction? I don't think he's loving it. To steal the tagline from the McDonald's commercial, I think it's I'm loving it. He's not loving it. So we got Ari's World in the house. Yeah, he was like peekaboo. All right, Calvin, you're in front of me now. Let's see if I can get you to stay there. There you go, buddy. You want to come up? I definitely have to wash this shirt. It has that smell right off the printer press. Oh, thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. So just to give you a heads up, Amy, it could take a while for it to ship. It's a little bit out of my control, unfortunately. It's through spring. And, you know, I guess if it takes a long time, just let me know. And I mean, I'm assuming I could reach out to their service and say, hey, you guys are taking way too long filling orders, particularly now. Like, I mean, they have the artwork. They've already made a t-shirt. They've made a mug. So for those products, to my opinion, they should be able to make that in like no time. Oh, Ari, you don't have to rewatch. I mean, you could rewatch if you want, obviously, but I'll show you. I'll another show and tell. Give me a minute. There you go, buddy. There's the coolest Boston Terrier on YouTube, according to his human. Calvin the Boston Terrier, Tongue Out Tuesday version. You missed the beginning part of my story, though, Ari's World. The thumbnail, I took a picture of the shirt with his mug that I had bought, and I accidentally busted his mug an hour ago. I hit the table that it was on, and it rolled right off the table and smashed into, as I said earlier, 47 pieces. Barry said I should have just glued it back together, but I didn't have that in me. Yeah, it's a bummer. So I got to buy myself a new mug. Oh, cool, Kim. Yeah, it did take a while for it to get to you. That's kind of annoying, though. Thanks, Allison. I missed that, but I'm glad I did. Thank you, Allison. Appreciate that. Troy. Yes, the mug does have Calvin's name on it. So on one side of the mug, Deb, it's the face that you see on the shirt, and on the back side of the mug, it says Calvin the Boston Terrierist on it. Sexiest mug ever. So Todd, the good thing about the products is those are just my first attempts at them. I kept it simple for now, just to see how it would do. Um, but I have the good thing that I can obviously add and replace products, and so at some point, we'll freshen it up a little bit. I did want to just keep it simple for now. You had to glue your pig back together. How many pieces did it break into, though? Yeah, this was going to be impossible. First of all, I'm pretty sure that there are probably pieces that I haven't found yet, somewhere on the kitchen floor. Adventure America, you're the bomb. Towards my new mug, you're the bomb, Ari. You guys are so awesome to me. I don't deserve it. Thank you. But yeah, so I actually, for the quote for my deck, I don't know if I mentioned this, but since it's got to be rebuilt, I am getting a quote to make it a little bigger than what I have. It's not going to be any wider from like my door out towards like this way. It's gonna be this width, but I'm actually probably going to lengthen it that way, like going towards that back fence by another 4 feet. And then I'm also going to lengthen it. So not only 4 feet out that way, but a little bit further out that way. So like where the end of the concrete is there, I would have the deck go out that far and then a set of stairs after that. And then depending, we'll see. If it doesn't happen right away, that little grass area, sort of where the air conditioning unit is, I might put some like pavers over there and like relocate the fire pit that's in front of my shed. That literally is more decorative thing than anything. But I might, you know, that one I probably wouldn't put there, but I might actually move. I would probably put this down on the pavers and, keep the deck a little bit open more with like maybe furniture and stuff at some point. We'll see. Let's see what the quote looks like when I get it. Well, Todd, the problem is, this deck's been here for 12, 13 years. So, like, it's not that the boards, like the Trex decking is fine, but it has faded over time. And so if I were to make the deck bigger and put other boards down, it would just be not the same color. It's time. Like, I mean, I didn't want to admit it, but now that I see sort of, what's happened, it's like, all right, I just need to me, I don't want to like half-ass it. I'd rather just start from scratch and put something brand new. I don't plan on going anywhere. Like, at some point, years from now, I'd like to get a second home in a warmer climate, probably Florida, but also keep this house because I love New England and Rhode Island, especially in the summer. But, we'll see. Oh, Galvantage, you're the bomb. Thank you so much. Oh, it's expensive. Like, I actually looked. So this deck was done in 2012, I believe. So like 13 years ago, just about. And you know, my neighbor across the street, he had a business at the time, a contracting business. He does really good work. He did the deck, he did the siding on my house, he put all new windows, the roof. He did my like in a separate project. He did like my bathroom and another project. Like he added a proper closet in like my spare bedroom, and so he did really good work. But the deck back then, even though it was part of like a larger project, like the deck, I think piece when I looked at the contract was like $4,000. Like I know I'm gonna easily pay double that is my guess, for sure. If not, maybe even a little more. So he's not doing the work. He's out of the business, but his nephew has his own business now, license and contract and all that, license and insured, I should say. And so he's the one who's going to be giving me the quote at some point this week. So we'll see. It will be nice to expand. Again, I'm going to guess it's going to be way more. Oh, you mean the 4,000 was cheap? Yeah, back then it was probably considered, you know, not cheap. But, you know, if somebody came back and said, hey, I'll build this deck for $4,000, I would literally write them a check as fast as I could. Yeah, I'm gonna expect a lot. You know what? I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to like say this is how much I think it's gonna be. I really have no idea. It's just I'll just see what it says and what he says, and hopefully it's reasonable. And if not, you know, I can always get another quote too. It's not like you know, I can't go seek out another quote, but yeah, I'm hoping the quote won't be too bad, Troy. That's my hope. Oh, I just left Calvin's shirt outside. Error. Hey, Ralph, welcome in. I've never seen his work, but you know, my neighbor did say, "Oh, I taught him everything he knows." So, you know, he vouches by him, and we'll see. One step at a time. I got to see what the quote says. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, I admire people who have the skill to do that kind of stuff too. It's not everybody has it. My dad was super handy also back in his day. You know, he just was really skilled at that kind of stuff. Like he helped build houses and stuff like that, and he could basically do anything. I should get a discount. Okay, that would be sweet. I hope. Todd says, strange that some historic homes 150 years old still have original porch deck, but today's treated lumber gonzo after a dozen years. I know. That's the crazy thing. I still can't get over that there was termite damage on that. I mean, that was pressure treated wood. The boards themselves, like the deck boards, are fine. Like there isn't damage to that, which makes sense because it's not really wood; it's composite. Um, but Kim says that's so cool. My dad is similar; can really build just about anything. Yeah, that is neat. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce that. Flig Fiu. Sorry, I know I butchered that. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Larry, welcome in. Yeah, Cal nap time. Did you guys see his short today? I had fun putting that together. I use an editing app called Splice, and they have a really fun feature. They have, you know, you can do what's called AI editing, and so I just took literally like 10 or 12 different video clips, and I basically said, okay, mash this together, have it be a minute long, and then you can kind of pick the music. Now, because I wanted to use YouTube's music library, I did pick a song in Splice, but then when I exported the video, I muted the song, and then basically I picked the Creedence Clearwater Revival song. I just love that song, and I also thought it would just be perfect for that kind of video, and so I substituted the music, and I liked it. I thought it came out pretty cool. Kind of shows Calvin as a silly boy, you know. Lisa says that shirt video was gorgeous. You like the okay? So there's an actual short of him in the bandana. If one of my mods wants to try to find it, but it's I basically I forgot what I named it, but basically if you're familiar with the song from Cypress Hill, "Insane in the Membrane," I captured the very beginning part of the song where it goes like, "Don't you know I'm crazy? Don't you know something like, don't they call me essay? Don't you know I'm crazy, loco, whatever?" And then it goes right into the music, but it's him wearing that bandana. I thought it was pretty funny. You're insane, got no brain. Sometimes it's better off to not have a brain, right? I'm pretty sure the Scarecrow, not the Scarecrow, yeah, no, who needed the brain in The Wizard of Oz? The Tin Man needed the heart. The lion needed courage. And the Scarecrow needed a brain, right? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, Barry, you're not insane in the brain. I think you're about as normal as they get. Hey, buddy, why are you so tired? I can't imagine you did a heck of a lot today. And bear needs bacon, yes. No, Tin Man needed a heart. I think the Scarecrow needed a brain. The Tin Man needed heart, and the lion needed courage, right? Because doesn't at the end doesn't he get the like the little award with the courage pin on it, or he gets pinned with like a courage award, doesn't he? Yeah, he did great, Kim. Honestly, in retrospect, I was having a conversation with Todd Saw just quickly through text after that, and he goes, "Let me tell you, man." He's like, "I was really worried about Calvin getting trampled," and in the moment, I kind of was just like, in tunnel vision, and like we were just trying to go through. I kept my eye on him. Obviously, we kind of walked fast to get through some of the crowd, but then when I got home, I'm like, you know what, like he's right. Like, I mean, all it would have taken was like somebody to step on him and some crazy things to happen. Also, too, like I was worried about him tripping people up. Really, if you think about it, and if anybody saw, for those of you who were on the live stream for the whole time at the 1 hour and 19 minute mark, saw the little altercation across the street, which I mean, it was kind of bad, but it could have been a thousand times worse. I'm just glad it did de-escalate. Yeah, exactly. The fight. The Wizard of Oz is awesome. I love that movie. So last Halloween, actually, like we are allowed to dress up at our credit union, and my entire department, we dressed up as the cast of The Wizard of Oz. I was actually the Cowardly Lion. Um, we had a Tin Man. We had a Scarecrow. We had a Dorothy. We had a Wicked Witch of the West. We had the Wizard, and we had Glinda the Witch. It was pretty cool. We didn't have Toto though, but that was kind of an error. Diazepam. Yes, represents you represent the Lollipop Guild. Okay, get Barry. I love it. Barry's always bringing the jokes. That's what I love about you, man. This is not cap either, man. Every time I interact with you, Barry, I always feel better about myself. Like, whether it's listening to you on a live or just, having you, converse in a live stream. That's a skill, man. I don't know if you realize that. You would be the flying monkey. You would make a good flying monkey. Sock monkey, I think that would be perfect for you. Yeah, Calvin could dress up as Toto. He's just not the right dog. You know who we would need for that? We would need Shelly's, Yorkies, and Slot's 2 dogs to be Toto. That would be perfect. I have not seen the Wicked movies either. Yeah, absolutely, Ari's and Todd. It's just the truth. Barry is a rock star. Oh, we could have Hendo as Toto too. Yeah, you're right, Lisa. Wow, Todd, you're getting deep. Barry's a vessel of hope and grace. I love it. Hey, Jack Squatch, welcome. Your Boston Rocco watches Calvin. That's so cool. How old is Rocco? Calvin is 5. He'll be 6 in October. Any Scorpios in the house here? He's 7? Okay, cool. He's not too far away from Calvin, middle-aged pup. Hey, Calvin, you're being a good boy, honey. You're being such a good pup. You're a Gemini. Aries is just an Aries. Just an Aries. Well, his pops is a Leo. His pops just celebrated a birthday about a week and a half ago. This is my Scorpio. My dad was an Aquarius. My mom's a Sagittarius. My sister is not a Gemini. She's the, what's the one that's the bull? The Taurus. My brother-in-law is an Aquarius also. My nephew is a Sagittarius. Angela and you are Gemini. So you guys are June birthdays. The twins. Gemini is the twins, right? Hey, Maverick. Maverick Doodle Adventures in the house, guys. Say hello to Maverick. Welcome in. Yeah, 5 and 7. Yeah, it seems like Ari Bear's 9. How old? Maybe I missed it. How old is Motley? I feel like Motley is around Calvin's age, right? Or maybe a little bit younger. I know Bella and Indy, Todd. How old are they? Are they a little bit older? Like maybe between 8 and 10, if I had to guess. Motley is 5. Okay, so he's Calvin's age. And Maverick is 2, right? Maverick the Doodle is only like 2 years old, 3, somewhere around there. Todd says both 10 plus. Okay. Hey, Robert, welcome in. Maverick's 1.5. Okay, close. 18 months. Man, that's a fun age. Enjoy that. So, Deb, does your YouTube handle come through as Parker and Lily? Are those the names of your dogs? Because in the live stream, it comes through as Deb, but when you leave comments on videos, I'm pretty sure you're Parker and Lily. No? Or is that somebody different? £100. Okay. Hey, Share Bear, welcome. Welcome in. Yeah, Ari Bear's got full of vitality. I totally agree. You know what, Share Bear? I want to give you a mod because I know you very well. Anthony says, you're going to love it. I received a Boston roaming the streets in my neighborhood recently. He was chipped, but the owners did not want him, so I found him a most suitable family and home. First of all, who wouldn't want a Boston is what I want to know. But second, I'm not surprised that you found him a good home. And thank you for that, because sometimes, you worry that they end up in the wrong hands. Oh, I know. So Ari's World, did Bear sign his new contract? Because I think he was on strike that last live stream. Oh, crap. Hey, Bruce, how are you? Welcome in. No, this is a Boston Terrier. This is Calvin. He's 5 years old. Purebred Boston Terrier. So it is you, Deb. Okay, it's just weird. Like, so on your live streams, you show up as Deb, but like when you leave comments just on regular YouTube video, unless it's a separate handle, do you have two channels, or is it the same channel and it just comes through differently? Cindy is you too? Okay. So it must be more than one channel. Deb, you're the bomb. Thank you so much. Bruce, sorry. No, he's a Boston Terrier. Parker and Lily are twins. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. What kind of cats do you have, Bruce? I don't have cats only because I just never really grew up with cats. I like them, but also he's not super fond of cats, sadly. I mean, maybe he would get used to one if I had one in the house, but that would be an ordeal. Where's the merch? I'll show you the merch. 1 second. Well, one of the merches I broke, so it's in the garbage. But the other one I will show you right now. So for those just coming in, Calvin has merch, a little store, and we got one of our samples in today. His T-shirt in the color blue with his face with his tongue sticking out, signature look, with this Calvin the Boston Terrierist logo. And this comes in a few different colors. It comes in gray, purple, I believe. I want to say like 3 or 4 different colors, and for each of the things. He also had a mug that you'll see in the thumbnail, but sadly I fell off the table and it broke in a lot of pieces, so I had to throw that out. So I'll be ordering a new mug, and then I'm waiting for his sweatshirt to come. I haven't gotten it yet. When do the Calvin ankle socks come in? Maybe in the next round of merch. So I was just saying, we're going to start out with just a few products just to see, if people like it. And then eventually I'm sure I'll design a few different things, and we'll go from there. But I'll note that potentially ankle socks are something that people would want. Can I show off his tricks? He doesn't really do too many tricks, Coco. But he will give me a high five if like he would only give me a high five though. I think if he knew there was something coming. Calvin, can I have a high five? Can I have a high five? Where's my high five? Hey, where's my high five? High five. Where's my high five? Thank you, buddy. All right. He gave me a little bit of one. High five. Thanks, bud. Paw. Good boy. All right. He cooperated a little bit. Motley made friends with the Savannah cat when he was a puppy. It used to run around in the backyard. It was about 4 times his puppy size. Oh, wow. Stopping at Target? Anybody need anything? Good question. I think I'm good this time. Drool catcher bib. Yes, Anthony, that's a good one. A sleepy high five, says Allison. That was possum. Yes, I agree. A dog toy for your dog, Ari. What is Joyride candy? I don't even know what that is. One is Gizmo, found as a 4-week of litter in a box on campus. The Mox Orange Tabby White Cat was one of 3 abandoned kittens in West Virginia at BVB 5 weeks old. We bottle fed them, and they think they're people. Oh, wow. That's really neat that you rescued them like that. Something made the news, but I'm not sure what it was. You heard about it. So sad. What did Deb say? Deb, what did I miss? Bruce is from Frederick, Maryland. Awesome. We are from Rhode Island. We have a few people from Texas here. We've got Colorado. We've got Virginia. We've got Alabama. We've got Australia. We've got Jack Squatch from Arizona. We're well represented here. We've got folks from all over the place, which makes this really cool. Hey, baby Saja, welcome in. Take care, Lisa. Appreciate you stopping in. You have a great day, and don't work too hard out there. Maverick from Mississippi. Chris from North Carolina. Yeah, we got Colorado in the house. Texas, though, I think. Oh, we got Iowa, clearly. How could I forget my buddy from Iowa? The funny thing is, everybody who's here from Texas are all from different parts and probably have far drives to like meet each other. Well, that's actually not true. Sock and Todd live pretty close to one another. Yep, Galavanters from Southwest Missouri. Adventure America says Joyride is Ryan Trahan's candy. Another YouTuber has raised over $11 million for St. Jude's traveling around. Wow, that's so cool. Wow, I'm surprised I've never heard of that. What kind of candy is it? You know what? Next time I go to Target now, I'm going to look for that. See, Troy, you're an influencer. That's what this is all about. Anne is from Illinois. Look how we're so well represented. I love it. Amy, who was in the chat earlier, is from New York. I know that. She's from Syracuse, New York. We got Michael Bourgeois Did I say that right, Michael? Michael Bourgeois from Detroit, Michigan. It is gummies and it's low sugar. Okay. So that's actually a good topic. What is everybody's favorite non-chocolate candy? So not including chocolate. I know what mine is. Unique New York, unique New York. Yeah, it's hard, Anthony. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. That's probably not fast enough. So I'll start. My favorite non-chocolate candy are Swedish Fish by far. I'm gonna try those. So Ann says gummy bears. So Deb likes just blueberries, no candy. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Jelly Belly jelly beans. I like Jelly Belly jelly beans. Let me tell you, not all jelly beans are created equal. In fact, there's some of those, like the ones that come in like that generic like packaging, they just taste so gross. But Jelly Bellies are really good. They have like that nice sweet taste. Mike and Ike's cool. Ooh, Bruce likes Jelly Bellies. Todd says Atkins pecan caramel clusters. Sweet. No chocolate in that, right? Right, Todd? A couple blueberries a day. Ooh, the K and Mac project. I used to love hot tamales. I haven't bought those in so long. Anthony says Skittles and Starburst together. Then I spit them out after the flavor's gone. Gotcha. Ooh, gummy sour Skittles. That's fun. Allison says sweet tarts, the chewy kind. Bruce likes dots. Wow, Deb went to the Jelly Bellies plant and got a 25-pound bag. That is a lot of sugar. I like Twizzlers too. Let me tell you, Twizzlers is one of those candies I feel like people either hate it or love it. But hot tamales are so good. All right, let's move on to chocolate. What's everybody's favorite chocolate? I'm gonna go. So I'm not gonna count like a gourmet chocolate. Like obviously, I like a Ghirardelli or like a Lindt or like obviously those are way superb compared to like, the candies that you get like in the bag. But I would say my favorite mass-produced candy chocolate is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups by far. That's my goat candy. I love Almond Joy, Allison. That's probably in my top 5. For sure. I love coconut though. My only thing is I wish they would come out with the Almond Joy, but with the Mounds bar chocolate, because the Mounds bar is the darker chocolate, and Almond Joy is more of the milk chocolate. They need a dark chocolate version of Almond Joy, and I think that would be elite. Snickers is good. You can't beat Snickers. But yeah, I love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. That's my favorite. I like to put them in the refrigerator also. I also love peanut M&Ms. Like those are just, in fact, I have some peanut M&Ms in the fridge. I think those are the best M&Ms, are the peanut M&Ms. Calvin, you want a treat, buddy? I haven't given you any. There you go, bud. Frozen Hershey's with almond and a handful of cashews. Ooh, that sounds good. Milky Way Midnight. Ooh. Is that a dark chocolate bar, Troy? It sounds like it would be. Hey, Rosanna, how are you? Welcome in. Caramello. I haven't had that in a long time. Andy's mint. Yeah, those aren't my favorite. I'm not saying eat it, but I would maybe eat it if I were like at a restaurant and they handed one out after dinner, but I would not buy them. Yeah, Michael, that's what's about. Frozen Reese's peanut butter cups, so good. Watching from Philippines. Welcome from the Philippines. Um, are you guys familiar with the Queen Anne cherry cordial candies? I absolutely love those, but I usually only get them around like the holidays. But I know that's like, either against one of those love them or hate them candies, but I absolutely love the Queen Anne's. They're so good. Mm. Oh, I like them at Christmas too. They're so good, right? Like, again, I know a lot of people don't like them, but I love Queen Anne's. They're so good. Oh, interesting, Allison. Right up there with black licorice. Yeah, see, for me, it's not the same, Anthony, because I absolutely hate black licorice like that. If you want me to like possibly throw up on a candy, that's the one to give me. I don't like any black licorice flavor. Like I don't like sambuca, like the alcohol sambuca, because that's got that licorice taste. It's just so off-putting to me. It's the top selling Snickers is the top selling chocolate bar in the world if you're hangry. That's okay, Anthony. Again, those are very. I feel like those two candies are definitely like a love it or hate it. There's almost like a no in between. I feel like. Ravi says I've never shown restraint with Queen Anne. Yeah, I'm not into the anise, Michael. I agree. Again, some people love that though. Like my brother-in-law loves like that taste, and I'm like, I want to gag like anytime I like even smell it. Like if you open up a bottle of sambuca and like I can smell it, like my gag reflex will start like acting up. So forget drinking it. I can't even like smell the thing. All right. So how long have we been on? We've been on almost an hour. It's an acquired taste, Troy. Yeah, I would probably agree with you on that. I would not like to acquire that taste. I'm going to pass, but I would agree that would be just like coffee, right? Like I'm gonna guess most people who start drinking coffee don't like it the first time. I know I didn't. I started drinking coffee when I was like 14. My dad used to work for a coffee company. He was the plant manager at a coffee roasting company, like a pretty big one. And he used to bring coffee home all the time. And I'm like, well, my parents are drinking it. I'm like, I'm gonna try this, and I tried it the first time, and I'm like, I literally almost like spit it out. It was so gross, and I'm like, you guys drink this because you want to, and they started laughing. I'm like, this is so gross. They're like, well, put some sugar in it. Like, you got to sweeten it up, and then eventually, over time, I like, it was too sweet with like any sugar. Like now I have no sugar in my coffee. I do put a little bit of creamer. I want to back out on that eventually too. I'd like to get to black coffee. That's my goal. The K Mac project. Sock is having a Snickers right now. My fault. But you're eating it with the fork and knife like George on Seinfeld. I love it. I've had that before, Todd. The Yingling. I've had that beer. So Yingling, at one point, we could not get Yingling in Rhode Island, but we finally can. Like it's been a while now that we can get it, but at one point, we were not even they were not even allowed to distribute into our state. Anne drinks tea and not coffee. I don't drink a lot of tea. I like tea, but I just not something I drink. I'm definitely a coffee drinker. Like I had a cup on the way. I only had one cup today though. Usually I'm a good for 2 cups. But I had one on the way to work, and then it was my first day back, and I was quite busy and just kind of distracted, and I never made it back down to the cafeteria to get myself another cup. So I guess I had to live with 1 cup of coffee today, which is fine. Twinkies. When I drink tea, I'll put a little bit of like honey. I don't put like regular sugar in my tea, but I'll drizzle a little bit of like honey. Sometimes I'll squeeze like some lemon in it, like a little lemon honey tea, which I like. Thanks, Adventure America. Thank you so much. Glory Land says, "Do not disturb my dog, man. Be quiet." All right. Just for that, I'm going to disturb him like crazy. I'm going to disturb him like crazy. Hey, Kissy Cat, welcome in. Ooh, I love the Outshine Ice Pops, Ravi. I've had them. Yep, I've had those. Those are really good. So there's a few flavors I really love. I love the mango one is like elite. Coconut is like my favorite. It's probably my favorite one actually. But try the mango if you haven't had the mango Outshine bars. They're phenomenal. Oh, that's cool, Michael. Yeah, he probably would. He would have to meet like a dog on neutral territory. He's kind of territorial. I mean, he's fine. Like he doesn't hurt anybody, but he acts tough. But if he's out at a dog park, he's definitely he respects the neutrality of that location, and he's really good around other dogs. Actually, for the most part, he sort of like gets bored with them in a way. Like he'll sniff them and like be involved, and then like he goes off on his own. He likes to kind of watch from the periphery. Ooh, the lime ones. Okay, I haven't had that. Thanks, Troy. You're the bomb, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm glad you guys are having fun. I enjoy this. I mean, this is a blast. I mean, great turnout. I just love the fact that everybody comes from different places. I feel like I learn a little bit about everybody every time I come on, and I don't know. I think some of our topics are kind of funny and fun to talk about. How's the weather, Kissy Cat? It was beautiful here today. I think it reached 89 degrees or 90. So it was warm, but the humidity level was not bad at all. Like, in fact, after work, I went straight to that boulevard that I usually like to walk, Calvin. I was by myself, but I basically changed in the car into my shorts and t-shirt and my sneakers, and I did like a 3.4 mile walk. It was probably about 85, and yeah, I mean, I sweat a little bit just because it's hot, but it was not muggy at all. It was like amazing. This week's going to be really nice, actually. My vacation week, I got lucky. Like it did not rain 1 second when I was on vacation. The temperature, I think, every day was between like for highs. I'm talking like it was between, I want to say like 78 and like 87 in that range. And at night, it kind of cooled down into the 60s, which was like perfect. Hey, John, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping in. Happy Tuesday evening to you. Kissy Cat stayed in all day. Well, I had to go back to work today, so I mean, I was inside most of the day, except for when I went out and got gelato. We had gelato day at work. So I got a mix of 2 flavors. I got a key lime pie and a salted caramel, and it was really good. The key lime pie, especially, that flavor was bomb. It was so good. You enjoyed my vacation too? Thanks, I appreciate that. So I don't have any vacations coming up for a while now. I still have time left. I probably still have like 2 weeks of vacation time left. I'll take some off around the holidays, and then I think I'll probably take like sporadic days off and maybe make like long weekends, um, which is good. Yeah, storm brewing in the Atlantic. Hurricane Erin's going to be coming. I don't know where it's going yet. I'm not sure if they know. It was 90s today, humid central Maryland. Yeah, it was warm. Oh, no problem, Kevin. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. Hope you have a great visit with your family. Thanks, Michael. I think that's a compliment. I'll take it as one. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm supposed to be good with dealing with people, right? Sorry to hear that, Bruce. Well, the company I work for, we're a credit union, so we don't have a union, but we treat our employees really, really well. So thankfully, we have really good relations with our employee base, which is nice. 101 in Texas. Yep, that's hot. My guess is that so Troy and everybody else from Texas, is it fair to say that it's a touch cooler along the coast than it would be, say, in the middle of Texas, like where I think Kevin and Todd and Sock live? Is that fair? Do you guys get any relief from the Gulf? Kissy, oh yeah, that's right, Kissy Cat. You're in Houston, like you're not too far from the water either. You don't get as hot there, but more humidity. Actually, I feel like that's worse. To be honest with you, I'd rather have 100 degrees in dry heat than 90 and humid. I think I could deal better with the 100 and dry. No, it's 100 here, and you're 65 miles from the Gulf. Okay, that's hot. Yeah. Deb's in Central Texas. Galveston, you can sleep on the pier. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, Todd, the humidity is a killer for sure. Yeah, same for us. I mean, again, I know this is slightly apples and oranges. Like we don't get as hot as Texas. Um, I mean, we can get that hot here and there, but like not sustained like you guys get. Um, but it was like I said, it was plenty hot today. I mean, like 90. Like I didn't need any hotter than 90. Like honestly, like another 5 degrees wasn't going to do anything for me. Bruce says was on union BOD represented non-certified support staff. Fred Co. Public School. Oh, uh, Frederick County Public Schools for 14 years. Is that what that means? Deb says 100 to 105 today. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, it makes sense, Troy. Yep, that would make sense. That the breeze off the water might be helpful, but then in the city it gets really humid. Yeah. So it's interesting. So in Rhode Island, like anytime we get, they consider it a heat wave. Maybe this is just the definition, but I don't know. Like for me in Texas, I feel like you would have a heat wave every day, but they consider it a heat wave if there are 3 or more consecutive days of 90-degree temperature. So for us, that's kind of rare. to get that many days in a row of 90, but we have had, I think, 3 separate heat waves this summer where we've had 3 or 4 days that like in a row that were over 90. But like most of our days are like, I think most of this week is going to be in like the 80s for the most part. I think tomorrow is going to be hot again, and then after that I think it's going to drop into like the mid 80s, which is like perfect. Hey Lizzie, Warren, welcome in. Yeah, he's kind of like just resting, Calvin, right? Are you resting? He's sort of like tired of me talking to the camera, but Calvin, come look. Who's that? There he is. There's his face. Deb says 105 next week. Audra's ready for autumn. Hey, Switchback Texan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Take care, Chris. Appreciate you being here. So Barry, I don't have the baseball game on right now. Could you have a score update for me? Jack Squatch, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate seeing you. You have a great night. Thanks, Lizzie. I appreciate that. Yeah, he is a cutie pie. Thanks, Barry. 0-0 second inning. Okay. Yeah, the side eye. He's good at giving me the side eye, right, Calvin? Do you give me the side eye? Look at that little tongue sticking out. Look at that little tongue. Right? What'd you do today? Besides nothing. Bruce, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not ready for cooler temps yet. I'm a summer guy. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I can deal with the other seasons, but I love summer. Tongue out Tuesday. You got it. All right. So we've been on for 73 minutes. So that's an hour and 13 minutes. We'll go for about another 10 guys, 10, 15 tops, and then we're going to wrap it up. I know we've taken a lot of your time here, but appreciate you guys all being here. Lizzie says, I'm listening to you talking about the heat. We were 77 F in Scotland today, and I couldn't stand it. Give me rain and wind any day. Wow, that's so funny. So 77, I guess where you live, that's probably warm, but here, and for a lot of folks in this chat who live down south, would probably welcome 77 degrees and would be super happy about that. Switchback Texan says, our cat Cooper occasionally gets in those moods when he just wants to sit on a lap. Of course, it's only when he wants to. Of course, it's always on their schedule, right? It's never on ours. Never on ours. Never on ours. Yes, you're right, Todd. It is an important series. I agree. Yeah, I hope so, Kim. I hope we have a nice warm fall too. It is much cooler in Dairy Queen. Yep. Okay, Maverick. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping in. You have a great evening. We'll talk to you soon. Tongue Out Tuesday, Bear's favorite day. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Calvin's tired because I'm home. Right, exactly. Oh, Kissy Cat likes the Ari Bear concert seat. Yeah, he kind Calvin, hey. Are you gonna be a party pooper? We don't do party pooping in this live stream. You know that. Look at that face. How could you not love that face? Yours is Monday dance day. Okay. He's a cuddle buddy today. Yes, he wants cuddles. Hey, M. Savitar, welcome in. Oh, thanks, Kissy Cat. Yeah, he was super cute as a pup. I mean, he's still cute now, but like he was so dang cute as a little baby. Again, I know I sound like that biased parent, but oh well. Calvin. Calvin. He's definitely putting up with me. I love puppies. Like most puppies look so dang cute. They're just, that little baby face and just, a lot of times they look goofy too. It's just a cute look. We got 29 in the house. We got 73 thumbs up. We're gonna go like another. I said we're gonna go. Calvin, where are we going? Look at him, guys. Calvin, where did I say we were going? What? We're gonna go another maybe 7 to 10 minutes. We're not going where you think we're going. We're gonna go. Where are we gonna go? Guys, look at the head tilts. Are we going anywhere? Oh, I'm not saying that word. Not saying it. No, we ain't going anywhere. We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out. Yes, he's giving me that look. Yes, that face. I do need to get your nails cut, though. I've said that for like 3 weeks now. I'm a bad pops. Did Brooks come in? Hey, Brooks, how are you? Welcome. Calvin's like turned over a new leaf, right? At the beginning, all the hanging out in the kitchen in front of that sink, and I'd be having to give him like 100 treats to get through a live stream. I only had to give him one today. He needs a spa day? Yeah. I give him showers, Kissy Cat. So in the tub, but like I actually don't give him baths. I actually turn on the shower water. He loves it. They are, Lizzie. They are our lives. They become part of us. I have two 14-year-old feral rescue cats who are in chronic pain with arthritis and on 5 meds. I also have a feral boy. Yes, but you are right. They do become, I mean, for most of us, I should say. I mean, I wish everybody treated their animals like family. Unfortunately, as you know, they all don't. But for me, he is my family, and that's just the bottom line. I mean, yeah, he's growing up. He's growing old now. But yeah, maybe he's sort of like, all right, I'm used to this now, and Whoa, what was that? Want a belly rub? Do you 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 want a belly rub? She wanted Whataburger? Oh. I know, he did make a funny sound. It was sort of like a, I don't know what it was. Calvin, do you want a belly rub? Do you want a chicken leg? Hey, Joanzy, welcome in. Yes, this is Calvin. Thanks, Allison. Appreciate it. Oh, that's cool, Troy. Sounded like "Don't tread on me." You. I'm gonna boop you on the nose for Audra. He's 5. Yeah, right, Kissy Cat. I know you've had her for a while, and I know you had some issues with her health, but you said it. Just spoil her for as long as you can. Yep, we got some boops. All right, Calvin, what do you say, buddy? You think it's time to end it? It's been 83 minutes. I think we've covered everything we've wanted to cover, right? Do you have anything else to say to the folks on YouTube before we call it quits? What's that? Oh, you said thank you? Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for coming out and supporting us. Kissy Cat, no. School in my town starts on August 27th, which actually is earlier than last year. Last year they started after Labor Day, but this year they start on August 27th. But yeah, we're gonna call it, guys. Thank you so much for coming in, as always. We appreciate having you. Again, thank you guys. Troy, thank you so much. You're the best. Everybody's so generous to us. Honestly, we are just so grateful. Yeah, leave us some comments. Watch our videos. I'm sure we'll try to go live again at some point over the weekend. Maybe even Thursday, Friday. We'll see what the week looks like. And if I get any more updates on my deck, I'll share it with you guys. But other than that, we're going to call it for the evening, and we'll see you guys soon, all right? Take care, everybody. You guys have a good night. Bye.